Hello everyone! I hope you're ready for another adventure, because today Wayne continues to read The Fantastic Mr. Fox. Always remember that as we go through these amazing adventures and read these outstanding stories, all you have to do is press the CC button in your YouTube link in order to follow along with the words. Now I think that North Star will be perfect to join us for today's adventure. Now that North Star is here, let's jump in. The Fantastic Mr. Fox, Chapter 16, The Woman. Quick, said Mr. Fox, hide. He and Badger and the smallest fox jumped onto the shelf and crouched behind a row of big cider jars. Peering around the jars, they saw a huge woman coming down into the cellar. At the foot of the steps, the woman paused, looking right to left. Then she turned and headed straight for the place where Mr. Fox and Badger and the smallest fox were hiding. She stopped right in front of them. The only thing between her and them were a row of cider jars. She was so close, Mr. Fox could hear the sound of her breathing. Peeping through the crack between the two bottles, he noticed that she carried a big rolling pin in one hand. "How many will he want this time, Miss Bean?" the woman shouted. And from the top of the stairs, the other voice called back, "Bring up 2 or 3 jars. He drank 4 yesterday, Miss Bean." "Yes, but he won't want that many today, because he's not going to be up there more than a few hours longer. He says that the fox is bound to make a run for it this morning. It can't possibly stay down in the hole another day without food." The woman in the cellar reached out and lifted a jar of cider from the shelf. The jar that she took was next but one to the jar behind which Mr. Fox was crouching. "I'll be glad when the rotten brood is killed and strung up on the front porch," she crawled out. "And by the way, Miss Bean, your husband promised I could have the tail as a souvenir." "The tail's been shot to pieces," said the voice from upstairs. "Didn't you know that?" "You mean it's ruined?" "Of course it's ruined. They shot the tail but missed the fox." "Oh heck," said the big woman. "I did so want that tail. You can have the head instead, Mabel. You can get it stuffed and hang it in your bedroom wall. Hurry now with the cider." "Yes, ma'am, I'm coming," said the big woman, and she took the second jar from the shelf. If she takes one more, she'll see us, thought Mr. Fox. He could feel the smallest fox's body pressure tightly against his own, quivering with excitement. "Will 2 be enough, Miss Bean, or shall I take 3? "My goodness, Mabel, I don't care as long as you get a move on." "Then 2 it is," said the huge woman, speaking to herself now. "He drinks too much anyway." Carrying a jar in each hand and a rolling pin tucked under one arm, she walked away across the cellar. At the foot of the steps, she paused and looked around, sniffing the air. "There's rats down here again, Miss Bean. I can smell them." "Then poison them, woman, poison them. You know where the poison's kept." "Yes, ma'am," said Mabel. She climbed slowly out of the sight of the steps. The door slammed. "Quick," said Mr. Fox. "Grab a jar each and run for it." Rat stood on its high shelf and shrieked, "What did I tell you? You nearly got nabbed, didn't you? You nearly gave the game away. You keep out of here from now on. I don't want you around. This is my place." "You," said Mr. Fox, "are going to be poisoned." "Poppycock," said Rat. "I sit up here and watch her putting the stuff down. She'll never get me." Mr. Fox and Badger and the smallest fox ran across the cellar, clutching a gallon jar each. "Goodbye, rats," they called as they disappeared through the hole in the wall. "Thanks for the lovely cider." "Thieves!" shrieked Rat. "Robbers! Bandits! Burglars!" Oh wow, that was a really interesting adventure. Mr. Fox almost getting caught. What did you think, North Star? Yeah, I was pretty scared too. We'll see you in the next adventure, okay? And we'll see you in the next adventure, here with Wayne Reads. Thank you for joining us, and can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye!